Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 102, day 3. So of course today we have ourselves Brown Guild War Day. We also have ourselves the Geomancer class, so we'll be getting quite a few of these class events as of recently. Actually 3 of them to be exact, one on the very first week of the campaign, then the 3rd week, and now the 5th week right now. So good time to go get some XP for the class if we haven't already maxed it out. It's a really solid hero class, among one of the tankier ones in the entire game, and is pretty much a standard good barrier on Brown hero class. Aside from that, it's also really good with constructs, most notably the Chalcedony for the 50% mana start, as well as pretty much anything that is a construct, like Lord of Slaughter, Zenith, and all that good stuff, as well as any future ones that end up getting added to the game. But anyways, yeah, pretty good hero class, so definitely make sure to get some XP if you haven't already maxed it out. Probably a bunch of people going for a leaderboard still too if they didn't do it earlier, though I'm pretty sure most people by now, if they wanted to get it maxed, probably already did, so it actually looks like leaderboard's not that contested this time around. Also, we get a free thingy on Sunday. Anyways, let's go to Guild War. So this is the second day that we are messing with something related to the Geomancer. So actually, where'd it go? Where's the one I wanted to mess with? There was a pure brown team, and I don't remember what it was. Worst comes to worst, couldn't we just run 3 Chalcedony? Like, what's stopping us from running 3 Chalcedony with hero? What's the exact team I wanted to do? Didn't I have it set up here? Oh, no, that couldn't have been it. Where's the... Was it this one? No, that was for Geomancer class. Actually, that's for today. Where is my pure brown team? Could have sworn I made one. There's our 4 times purple. But where's the 4 times brown? Did I not save it? Oh, fine, we'll make our own. We'll make our own. Okay, let's make it from scratch. There's purple Guild War. Let's go make a brown Guild War. Alright, so first we need to figure out what we want. So let's put 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and now let's balance it by putting a singular class into the team. And I think we're good to go. Let me double check what else we have. We could also put a Mistralis there or something else. Cleanser would be great, though we could also just win so quickly that doesn't matter. What's under brown and power? Is there any brown and power that has that creates yellow? I don't believe they do. I want a brown that creates yellow. You create blue, you create nothing, 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 purple, nothing, and nothing. Okay, we can't get that. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's figure out what our weapon is then. We could go the extra turn dagger, which sounds pretty good. So if we just go type in dagger, pure color, all color. And now we just need one thing to be different so that our team can actually function. And with that being said, we're probably just going the Chernobog thing. And yeah, I think that's the team. A diverse team of this. Seems perfectly fine. And obviously this class is Geomancer, probably on brown because well, our team is very brown. And let's hope they don't have a counter to brown. In all fairness, they're probably just going to book anyway, so it should be fine. And we'll put that into brown yellow. Without minusing that color. We kind of have to. It's so unfortunate, really. We'll find brown purple then. +2 brown, +1 purple, minus green. Sure, that's fine. Oh, that's the inverse of what I need. There we go. And there we go. Okay. And maybe move that up slightly higher just so it stays kind of safe in case they go crazy. Because we need hero kind of tanking. Yeah, that seems like a perfectly fine team. You do not get penalized in Guild War for running multiple of the same, by the way. Offensively. Defensively, you do. Offensively, there's no penalty to doubling, tripling, or even quadrupling up on a given troop. And it looks like we are behind. Not only are we above on battles, but we're below on score while being above on battles. So we're kind of in the middle of the bracket right here. Anyways, let's go do our battles. Though we're definitely not helping. Don't we have like a 4-1 streak this week? We do. Let's try to break that by not doing that again. Also, we want more magic. We either want to be running pure magic or running pure metal of Orpheus. There's pretty much nothing in between as far as what we'd be doing here. Realistically, we should almost just always run Orpheus because this team has so much damage that it's basically infinite damage once we get going. Guild Wars. So let me just double check something here. Do you have anything? Yes. Okay. So you know what we're going to do? I'm going to click cleanse metals and not look back. We're just going to run the whole thing with cleanse regardless of what their team is. They could have no stats effect and I think we'll still run cleanse. Alright, let's go run Guild War Brown. Oh, that's not that one. That's what we normally run. I want to run the good old pure Geomancer team. We're a nice diverse team of just make Chalcedony spam over and over again. Okay, so we got our metal set. Make sure they're good to go. They're good to go. Let's go make sure it's Brown Day. It is indeed Brown Day. Check all the screens that say Brown Day. Hey, our defense team did really good today. They went 2-4. Interesting. All it is Yagwe Queen of Tanya with a book just randomly in first slots. But hey, it won like 1/3 his battles somehow. Anyways, let's go win this. We should be fine. Yeah, let's do it. Also, speaking of Yagwe Queen of Tanya, guess what we're up against? Oh no, but the Brown counter. Will it matter though? We're gonna get rolling so quick that it might not matter. That's also slightly gonna matter. If you could cleanse off of 3 Orpheuses, that'd be great. So he's brown to red. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything about this. Ooh, I can't even take a move. Oh, no, I can take a neutral move. That's kind of neutral. It's top left blue. Because I don't want to take the other one because it gives him way too much value. This could still give him value if we get really unlucky from the Cascade, which can happen because it's Brown Storm. But otherwise, I think we're going to be fine. Oh no! Why would you do such a thing off of Sky? Sky, you have forsaken us. Oh, so that's how our team got 2 wins. Okay, let's see. We don't have an auto cleanse. So we're kind of just hoping that thing doesn't get obliterated. I kind of have to damage pressure here. The only problem is, what are we going to be able to feed into? Nothing. I guess we could try to deny his Queen of Tanya creation capabilities. So he's going to kill our first slot. That's not great, but also not the end of things here. We're only frozen on brown. However, that also includes our weapon itself and the only color we need to function, which is not ideal. We're just basically going to have to board clear and hope Orpheus finally triggers after the billionth turn in a row. Deny that so he can't get it, though he still gets the other one. Yeah, I think we might be dead here. Just maybe. Mostly due to that one single freeze that would not go off. We do have 3 Orpheuses set, right? I did double check to make sure we had 3 Orpheuses. They are indeed set, as you can see right here. It just decided not to trigger for 5 turns in a row, and that wasn't a stun either. That was just a normal freeze that would not remove. That was exceedingly unlucky. Now, on this team, it would make sense because he's using a stun freeze, but that other team was just a freeze, not a stun freeze. And it did not remove. We'll get a bit luckier this time. So we're disabled in a pretty similar way. Luckily, there's so many colors we're not using that he can't deny us on that much. I really want to take this, but he's going to double up on mana there. I'd rather just take this to his side, hope we get a purple off of Sky and see. Oh, but then he gets skull from Sky. I might just have to take this yellow, oddly enough. Because what's his follow-up? He's doing yellow to purple. It's going to be like a skull poke, and that's it. Alright, you need to get cleansed. And the second you do, we win. The problem is when these things just do not want to get cleansed. It's very problematic. Oh, we cleansed, but now something else is affected. Oh wait, never mind. What was you to begin with? Weird situation. Because we can't cast Chalcedony while it's like that. Gosh, maybe we should try running this team on Yellow Day. And the reason I say that is there's so much brown counter on Brown Day for the obvious reason that it might actually realistically be usable on Yellow Day, comparatively. The second we get unfrozen, we just win. The problem is, even with triple Orpheus, it does not want to cleanse. Like, every single thing on our team is gonna get hit by that metal, except the thing we actually needed to hit. Look at this! How do you... It's not even stunned! How do you go this... Look at this! It's 4 10%. Actually, technically, it's 3 10% and 1 10% increasing by 10% every turn. We're at like a 10%, 10%, 10%, and like another 40% on top of that. And not a single one is triggered. Eventually. Gosh, we're about to kill his whole team with this dagger before this thing actually lands cleanse. Thank you, finally. Now we can play the game. And now we won. It's already over. Oh, thank you for actually giving us the win. Now, this is what the team's supposed to do. If only it would have gotten there ages ago. Oh, please click. There we go. See, now why can't I just do this every battle? If they could just not have freeze, that'd be great. Or if Orpheus could actually trigger within a timely manner. Because that's what the team's supposed to do, obviously. But there's not really a construct with cleanse properly. He has another flash freeze again. Also, where's the options menu? I keep making the screen smaller. There we go. Also, he's using... Gosh, why are so many people using Yagui Queen Titania? Whatever happened to people running brown books? I'm missing the brown books. They were better. Alright, let's just go try losing with this again. We need to try this on yellow day now. Alright, we're frozen on brown. However, that shall not deter me from taking every brown on the board. Actually, I can't because he has alignment. It's better to take this red to brown. Also, it is possible to get a first turn Orpheus. The game just refuses to do so. Who's the biggest threat here? Probably Yagui, probably Hero, probably both. Probably Hero. Let's see. I get board clear. You know what? I can still pressure damage. That's enough to kill if he decides to stop doing stuff. Alright, we're still frozen, but he's dead, so... That slightly solves that problem. Please cleanse. I can confirm it's not stunned. Actually, is there a page that brings up every status effect that you are currently affected by? But I can 100% confirm there is no stun mark on top of that. It just refuses to cleanse. There we go. Okay, now we win. Was that so hard? Just to land a cleanse. And now they get hit with infinite damage. It's amazing how much power one single freeze can have. It's not like we could put more cleanse on the team. We're running as much Orpheus as we can. I guess we could run a cleanse weapon, which I was doing earlier when I was mentioning it. Instead of dagger, we were running like hammer and the other stuff. That's seeming a little bit more tempting by the moment with every single thing we say, you know what, let's actually go try it. Because we were messing with the two Curse Breaker weapons, or not the Curse Breaker, but the Curse Breaker and the hammer. Oddly enough, I think I like the hammer more. Not the Curse Breaker hammer, but the other hammer. Oh, is it not called hammer? It might not be called hammer. It is called... not that one. Doom Sledge. Heavy splash damage to an enemy, +4 per temporary level, stun all brown enemies, cleanse all brown allies, explode for... yeah. Let me try this one. Because we were messing with this earlier too. And it was helping to get rid of status. Yeah, let's roll this. I still prefer dagger so much more, personally. But freeze is being too annoying to not have a counter, or a super hard counter to it. So he has green to brown, which oddly enough, in theory, should help us. I'm just gonna take that. Unfortunately, that's not enough mana. He creates his brown. He has green to brown. He cannot do anything with that green to brown as long as we take the right location. Oh, yes he can. That's problematic. I could try for double green off of Sky. Is there any way we could double brown off of Sky? You know what? I might just take a big Cascade here and hope we get lucky. Alright, we did not get the lucky part. We failed pretty hard at the lucky part. We're not frozen on red, so we can just take that, poke him down. A bunch of browns now would be great. Let's see, he can't actually cast anything anytime soon, so we're in a somewhat safe position now. Our hero gets a tank, we have our cleanse. We're not gonna get as much mana, but we can still get a bunch of mana from that as well. I can just take a yellow now, hope for double blue off the sky, and start spamming and seeing where that gets us. I can also just use the sledge. See where that brings us. I think we have to start pressuring now, though, so I'm not going to do that yet. Alright, so... we have to just start spamming. This first slot needs to die. Yeah, we could do that in 2 hits. Let me take that first, just in case. We take skull right now, if that was enough to kill. It is not, though, so we'll take that and hope it doesn't miss. Oh, it did! No! Okay, we're fine. He's about to doom us. So now we have to keep getting lucky until that thing also dies. Unfortunately, we're 1 troop down, so the chance of it actually actually turning is a bit lower. But seemingly enough to do what we need. Doom Sledge, even if we were upgraded, that wouldn't be enough to kill. However, now it is. So I'm just going to play it safe. Actually, is it safe to do it this way? You know what, I'm just going to keep killing it. We have a pretty good board setup right now. I don't want to ruin it. I was going to sledge and triple kill them, but we're already in a decent enough position where it doesn't matter as much. Like, now would be okay time to sledge, but I still want to go for like a double triple poke. Like, I want to bring those into kill range, then we can sledge that. Like, now is a good time to sledge. I didn't actually need it for its cleanse, oddly enough. It's not this time. There we go. That was a weird turn of events overall. Honestly, I feel like I would try it again next Brown Guild War just for the fun of it. It's really fun. Oh yeah, we still have a battle left. Alright, let's try this again. Another booked team. Because I feel like this team works a lot better against booked than the Yagwe Queen Titania Brown counter. Because you want them to great Brown, not to deny Brown. Okay, we could try Yellow Surge. He's about to green to Brown. He can't do much with that though. Oh, okay, he went for that. Interesting. So I just let him do his thing. We take like a purple or something. Ideally a yellow, but we can't actually grab that. I could try for a brown off a sky, but the problem is if a green-brown falls there, we're in such trouble. Good, we're fine. Okay, and now we kind of just win. As long as this doesn't miss. Honestly, I kind of just want to throw a poke down just to clear the board some. I'm just concerned with missing. Though we need a better board. And we have Brownstorm right now, so let's just do this. Get a slightly better board. And you guys need to not miss. I'm gonna kill the only thing that can kill us, which is Brown Book, because the second we miss, we lose. So let's try focusing down the thing that will kill us if we miss even a single time. Alright, we've now successfully killed Book. And we already won now. The only thing that could have killed us is now dead. And there's no freeze, and even if we did, we have cleanse. And I still prefer the dagger, but I think we have to run the cleanse options. The cleanse or bless options when we're in Guild War. So there's too much reliability having even a single freeze on this team. For any duration. Past like a single turn. Like even triple Orpheus isn't enough. Even when you're not stunned. Because those first 2 battles, we had no stun on us at all. And it just would not get off the freeze. There we go. 7,805, which oddly enough, of all the 4-1s, was the lowest scores of all the 4-1s. Also, how did that bring our guild all the way to number 2? I'll take it, though. I didn't realize we were that close, but sure. I think someone else in the guild did their battles as well. Yeah, somewhat, because we're at 126. Now it's at 133. Which means someone else is currently doing theirs. Anyways, there we go. So, another 4-1 to go with our collection this week. Straight 4-1s. But, I don't know, I had fun with that. Honestly, I would run that again for Guild War. It's really fun. Definitely probably going to stick away from the dagger, though. I prefer with dagger, but if they're going to stay frozen for like 6 turns in a row with triple Orpheus, we probably need a cleanse. Might help. Anyways, I believe I still have the class team saved from when we showed it in the weekly video. This one right here. Which is a pretty similar team to what we just ran, except it's Black Manacle for damage pressure. And we'll go clear this out real quick. Actually, do we even need to do anything with the world event? Nope, we're done. Thank you, Guild. Also, thank you, El Loco, who went for leaderboard. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be done right now with it. But there we go. We're done with that. Anyways, let's go run the class event. This is the third and final class event for quite some time that we're having for the Geomancer. Next one probably won't be for like half a year from now. Though you can still level the hero class and do all that, of course. Doesn't have to be a class event to do those things. However, if you did want to like power level your Geomancer and you still haven't, this is the last day you have for a very long time. Otherwise, you'll just have to do it manually, which I'm pretty sure most people are opting for anyways. Yeah, I really like the double Chalcedony. My team had better luck against Freeze than yours. Oh no, is that lucky? We had triple Orpheus and had like 6 or 7 turns in a row where we were frozen. Triple Orpheus is a 20.65, I believe, chance per turn that you cleanse. On top of the fact that you also have a 10, 20, 30, 40 increasing per turn chance to cleanse on top of that. Meaning to go something like 5 or 6 turns with that much cleanse. Like, let's say we went 6 turns. That means we would have a 60% chance and 3 10% chances that we would cleanse. That is roughly a 68-ish? 69? 70? Low 70-ish? Like, there's almost low 70-ish chance we would have cleansed. And we didn't. Somewhere's like high 60-something, low 70-something. Because they're individual rolls. So it's like a 60, a 10, a 10, and a 10. It's not just 190. They all roll independently. And somehow we still didn't get to cleanse. Will I be playing Idle Games event or for Fall Guys? Oh, it's a repeat event. And generally for most repeat events, we don't end up doing them. The other reason being, this weekend, I'm actually busy. With something. It's mostly the Pokemon stuff. Because they're having the big international thing. It's been going on for like 8 hours every day for like the rest of this week. Actually, it starts as soon as I record the Bounty Hunter video tonight. Because I'll try to get that up by about 4, and then it starts at 4 a.m. So I need to get that video up in literally an hour. Once reset hits. This is going to just cover a short thing on Bounty Hunter since we didn't cover it on Monday. And I'll also kind of be recapping the end of the campaign as well. Oh yeah, the Idle Games is a repeat event. Oh, you already got it done? Nice. Yeah, it's actually the hardest, maybe not the hardest event they ever had, but definitely one of the hardest because it requires 4 wins. 1 in solo, 1 in squads, 1 in duos, and 1 in that one other mode. That actually works correctly now. So who knows, maybe we will stream it some, because that Hexaring mode is actually kind of fun. It's also very free crowns. It's like a crown every like 5 minutes. Okay, maybe not that quick. It's about a crown every 10 minutes or so. It would only be a crown every 5 minutes if we actually won all of them. So I think my win rate's on at like 70% or something. Yeah, I believe it's going for all weekends, the Pokemon thing. They also handed out a free mythical today. Can't remember the code off the top of my head though. It's actually my first mythical as well, from an actual code thingy. Because they normally do like distribution events. I've never actually claimed any of them in the past. Let's see, what's that one over? They're starting the Pokemon Unite ones as well tomorrow. I don't think they actually had any of them going today. I was mostly watching the VGC one though, which is the one for the actual mainline video games. That's going to be pretty insane for next gen, due to the type change mechanic. It could be pure chaos, the builds. Oh, what do we need here? Ideally yellow.
Mana surge.
Also 1 HP. Oh wait, you're not dead. Why did I think something on our team would do passive damage there? I'm almost thinking like we have an Iron Gut or something. Iron Gut, actually isn't that the only thing that does it? I'm pretty sure Iron Gut's the only troop in the game that does damage based on you taking brown. Was there one other? I think there was one other. I could have sworn it's stacking with some other troop. Clip bomb. A song reference. Also, we still have a while before the next Vault event, as far as farming all day is concerned. Next Vault event's like a month away. Actually, we don't even know the date. We'll probably know it this Tuesday when we get the patch. Patch is almost guaranteed this Tuesday for Gems of War. And in that patch, we have no clue what's in it. It's called the Legends Path, or sorry, the Dragon's Path. What on earth that is, we'll find out this Tuesday, most likely. I say most likely because there's still a chance we don't get it Tuesday, though it is exceedingly likely due to how far we could see into the future. Also by the fact that they said it would be in August, and we're running out of Tuesdays. It's either this Tuesday or the following Tuesday. Those are literally the only Tuesdays left in August. But realistically, it's next week's Tuesday. I can't believe it's almost already Friday, guys. It's already just several hours from Friday. It doesn't feel like it's almost Friday. This week went by very quick. Hopefully they don't go the Puzzle Quest 3 patch with the dragon. Oh yeah, didn't they do like some kind of... Oh! I haven't been playing Puzzle Quest 3, but I think I know what you're talking about. Didn't they have like some kind of like guild boss thing? Where you have to do like a certain amount of damage to it as a guild? I'm not sure how that would work in Gems of War. Because there's some very easy ways to do a lot of damage in Gems of War. So if it was based on like how much damage you could do, well, get ready for several million. Because there's almost no way they could balance that for Gems of War. Mostly because the DPS in Gems of War is actually kind of absurd if you were doing an endless battle. Alright, there we go. Got our 25 gems. While we're at it, might as well clear out the other dailies as well and get the other gems. And then we'll go hunt our crowns, because actually we haven't found a single one of the crowns yet today. Not like it matters too much. Overall, the loot seems kind of very average as we're getting it. Like, it's still kind of worth going out of the way for. But like, what are we getting today from it? Like, it's not a lot of loot. That's the wrong page. I will eventually click the right one. Like, today we got a vault key and 2 gem keys. It'll probably take us like 10 minutes to get them. Overall, like, that's not bad. It's not insanely good loot. It's just bad whenever you try to compare anything to Vault Event. Vault Event just gives so much loot. Though even comparing it to Tribute. Tributes are also getting pretty insane these days. Well, there always has been pretty good. But I think the average in endgame's like a 23. It just keeps going higher, especially when we get new kingdoms, because it spikes up a bunch with all the tribute from that. Because that's a whole extra variable that can roll. Because now we have a whole additional number, with Hellcrag having... What is Hellcrag's number, actually? Hellcrag is a 36%. So on top of all, like, the 50-something percents we have rolling on every other kingdom, we also have a new 36% off of Hellcrag. which unfortunately does not go higher because we can't get that final star. Oh, even if we can, it's actually a stat bonus. But we're going to have 19 out of 20 troops. We're getting one more troop in coming out tomorrow. It's the final troop that's coming out for the kingdom, at least for the foreseeable future. And it does not bring us to a higher star level, unfortunately. Let's see. They said they will show more Scarlet and Violet infos on Sunday closing ceremonies. Oh! Oh, that's pretty hype. Yeah, they've been kind of teasing a lot of info. Pokemon Unite dropped some info too before their tournaments tomorrow. They announced a new map. And the music for it actually sounds amazing. Though the map also looks amazing. Everything about it looks amazing. It actually look pretty good. Yeah, they've been announcing a lot of stuff. Yeah, as soon as like Scarlet and Violet comes out, like this channel's gonna be like half a Pokemon channel at this point. It'll be like half Gems of War, half Pokemon, and then like a very small fragment for other things. Other mixed games. Let's see. What do we need here? Alright, we did that, we did that, we did that. We have done all the things now, officially, except for crowns. So this still continues. You still have a few days left if you're looking to finish it for the Ring or Zenith. However, I want those extended rewards. So let's go kill them out real quick with some Dust Devil. If anything, we need Hero XP anyways. Give me that Hero XP. Oh yeah, Cookie, everyone receives the same thing from it. It's called a Victini or something. One thing that's actually kind of funny is the next format for Sword and Shield actually allows you to use it in multiplayer. It's actually the first rule set, official Pokemon rule set that actually allows mythicals. Which in theory is cool, but is also bad. Because anyone who isn't a hacker generally likely would not have every mythical. Like almost no one would. Unless you're like a ultra try-hard Pokemon fan for like decades now. Because most of those come out from like in-person events. Very rarely are they like the code that just was handed out today. Where you can get it without being physically at an event. I always love the one spell cast kill. So much fun. This used to be a team like 6-7 years back when Dust Devil first came out, but then it was nerfed into the ground to not have magic scaling anymore, and then it came back multiple years later. I still find that funny because like 6-7 years ago, one cast Dust Devil was too much power creep for the game, and then so much power creep has happened since then that once it came back into the game, they were like, yeah, we'll just keep it that way. But I think the main reason they're keeping it like this is because it requires 2 or 3 mythics to properly run a Dust Devil team. Whereas before you could just do it with one single rare Dust Devil. Now you actually need some mythics to be able to do it. Particularly the Iron Hawk, 2 of it, or technically 3 for this exact team. Oh yeah, when I was saying the other mythical, I was meaning the mythical Pokemon. That's confusing because I was referring to both games mythical. A Pikachu Snuggie, that sounds very comfortable. I used to have so many Pokemon plushies. Oddly enough, I have almost none here. Actually, aside from that one that Isabel gave us of that little Rowlet, I actually don't have a single plushie here other than that Rowlet as far as Pokemon. Though I used to have a lot of them. I had almost, I want to say a third of all first-gen Pokemon as a plushie. Because yeah, that'd be like 50, 51 plushies then. Yeah, I had probably more than that. Though maybe not unique ones. I definitely had more than 50 plushies of Pokemon when I was younger. Hey, let me go ahead to the code. I still haven't yet, have I? So that reminds me, I need to go update my list. I only have one code left in my list after this one. Though I'm not running low. I have another 50. I just haven't added it to the copy-paste bin. Oh yeah, that's something else I need to go do. I need to go clear some memory from my other laptop, because it's starting to come up with a scratch error disk menu thing issue. Where it's like the scratch disks are full. But then I cleared some memory and it still said the scratch disks are full. So I hope it's not an issue where the computer is starting to get so old that the scratch disks aren't able to scratch anymore. Or however the mechanic works on computers. Because the computer's over 9 years old. So that'd be slightly concerning if we've written so much memory to the storage that it's like, oh, it's not going to function anymore. Which would not be ideal. Because clearing a couple gigabytes of memory did not stop the error from still showing up sometimes. If I clear dozens more, it'll clear it. There's a lot of stuff I can uninstall from that computer, though. There's barely anything I use it for. I use it for, like, what, Photoshop thumbnails? And, like, browsing the web. That is it. Those are, like, the only things I use that other computer for. Well, then to show my chat when we're streaming, so I can see it. Like, literally every game that's downloaded on it, I can just uninstall. Because I don't do any gaming on it anymore. It's too slow compared to the newer computer. Which is what we're streaming off of now. It's like 9,000 years old in computer years. I'm trying to think what the longest I've ever had a computer for. It might actually be that laptop. Because I'm trying to think what the next longest is. Let's see, there was one I had for... Yeah, it might be the longest, because that other one made it for, I think, 9 years. Which is how old my other one is right now. So yeah, the laptop I have is basically my longest I've ever had any computer. The other previous one, I believe, was about 9 years. Because it was something from like, when I was 10 or 9? Until like 18-ish or 19-ish. Which is almost a decade. But after that decade point, it was like truly like unusable. Whereas my other one right now, it's still holding up. Its battery's dead. It's having scratch disk issues, which mostly just means memory issue. We can probably clear it, it'll be fine. And a few other miscellaneous issues, but it's still holding up the other one. It's still holding up enough to make the thumbnails. But sometimes Photoshop takes like 10 minutes to launch. Though in all fairness, even on a good laptop, it probably takes like a minute to launch. It's such a slow application to launch. The poor comp's on life support. Oh yeah, I already have them on a 2 terabyte storage. But yeah, that quick computer could go, and I have most of the files. I should probably back it up again though. Because I haven't moved all the files as of recently. But a good majority of them have been moved over already. Yeah, that computer could go, and I have most everything. The only thing I wouldn't be able to do is transfer over the Photoshop thingy. Though we could always pirate it. No. But also, technically, I still own the license for the other thing, so technically, yes. If we can't get the other thing working. Because that wasn't cheap. And now Photoshop, or Adobe only does like the subscription thing. So I would definitely want to get the other thing working again. The only problem is my current computer doesn't have a disk drive. I'm pretty sure there's still a way to transfer the files over. Or, you know, the actual program itself. Because that thing was slightly over $1,000 with all the programs it had. Got it around a decade ago. Back when they weren't doing only subscription services. Overall, we definitely got our money's worth out of it, though. Because I used it some during high school and college. And then we used it for the channel. It's kind of funny because compared to the price of the first laptop, the programs pretty much cost as much as the laptop. Though now Adobe wants that like per year if you sign up for their thing. Actually, what is it these days? What is 1 year of Adobe? What is the overpriced price tag that they are currently price gouging for? Adobe 1 year, that's not how you spell it. Adobe 1 year costs. What is it these days? Something absurd. Let's see. I can see a couple hundred, but that's just for one program. Where's the, all of them? All programs. What is the absurd price tag on this? I must see. That's a student one. Where's like the normal license one? Where's the normal one? Gosh, where's how? They're like hiding their price page. Where are our visits? Gosh, how's it so hard to find their thing? Quickly looking at their page. Let's see. Alright, let's click buy now and see where this brings us. Why is there not an all? Yeah, the prices are still pretty high. Where's the thing, though? I'm trying to find a select all. Anyways. The prices are still just as high as you'd think they are. Anyways. Why is it so hard to just find a single number, though? Did I get to comp USA? Yes. No, actually, the one I'm currently using, I got off of eBay. There's a United States company. Or not the one I'm currently using, but the other one I have, I got off of eBay. The one I'm currently using, I actually got at Best Buy. They're both an MSI. Honestly, they have some of the worst keyboards I've ever used. On both laptops, their keyboard broke within, like, a year. Like, the actual build of the laptops aren't that bad. Particularly the previous one. This one was too thin for its own good. Oh, you sent me a link for the scratch the scares. Yeah, I was gonna troubleshoot it soon. It wasn't that big of an issue yet. I'm pretty sure it's mostly just me needing to clear memory in a proper way. I'm pretty sure those do go at some point. Like after using them for a certain amount of decades. No, the first thing that always goes is the battery, though. I haven't even bothered replacing out the battery on the other laptop. I just don't have a battery in it. Which I still don't understand. It can actually still hold a charge. Which is something that very confuses me. Because the battery's completely gone. And I can have it unplugged. Yet it'll still hold a charge for like a couple minutes. Which is weird because before it used to just like instantly turn off if it was unplugged. But now it like magically has the capability of surviving for several minutes when it gets unplugged. Which is very confusing. Because there was a point where like if electricity went off, the whole computer would just turn off. Because that was its power supply. But now it magically finds a way to last a few minutes with no battery in it. I'm not sure how it does it. I assume it's holding the charge somewhere, isn't it? It's just weird because there's no battery, so it's not holding it there. I think we got all of our... Yep, there we go. Alright, let's go do some Explore at 12 then. And there's the redeem code we handed out earlier. Same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,000 larger gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And there it is again for any of you just getting here. Anyways, let's go around a few Explore 12s and then probably call it a night. Because I do want to get some rest as we're going to wake up very late tonight to go record the other video. Because that video will hopefully have up in about 6.5 hours from now. It's more so just a small video on Bounty Hunter real quick. As well as explaining the end of the event. Since it's the last of all the Hellcrag stuff. It's actually the very last thing we're getting. Because there's no new content for Hellcrag after tomorrow. Or, you know, not ever, but you know, as far as this event is concerned, it's the last of it. Unfortunately, the troop itself is pretty much obsolete. Like, you still need it for upgrading it so you have Stone Skin when it gets summoned. Off the 25% traits, like off of Chalcedony. But beyond that, it's basically just a weaker version of that one yellow-purple troop. And even free-to-play gets a copy of it for free. So all those troops you'll be able to go get probably about 6 weeks after the event. You know, like that yellow purple troop, Zenith, stuff like that. They're all things that are currently not in the drop tables, but will be in soon. And as I mentioned before, probably by the time the October Mythic hits. You have 11 more classes to level? Nice, almost done. Congrats. Huge congrats. Oh, we don't have a cascade for that. There's so much purple on the board, yet we can't take a single thing. He didn't deny us there. Oh, that's the wrong way. Nothing good in chess. Let's go get one more after this one. So we have to cycle through this one like what, twice? So we don't have enough shards there. Yeah, that reminds me, isn't the Mythic coming next month actually good? I was like, wait, we don't have anything else this Friday, however. Something that is coming very soon. This was yeah, it was 50% Merfolk. I'm really curious to see how that pans out. The main beneficiary of that is Megafor. Technically that Piskia as well, but I don't care for that troop. So mostly Megafor. It's like literally the first thing we're doing when we get it. Testing Megafor. For the sake of the video, I'll probably test the other one too. But the Megafor is the one I'm more interested in. There's a lot of really gimmicky 4x armor tier teams you can make out of it. Because to this day, Megafor is the only way to 4x armor tier the enemy team. Which is situationally very good. Like, it's not never a bad mechanic, but you know what I mean. Like, there's other situations where it's normally quicker to not do that. But there are some rare situations where it is quickest to Megafor into an AoE option. What that exact damage range is, I'm actually not sure explore-wise. Because you would need to have a Merlanthus hero class, which I believe a blue weapon. So probably Dawnbringer. So you'd have to basically have a team where Megafor plus Dawnbringer wipes an entire team. Would that be better than just running Phoenicia? Probably not, because Phoenicia's damage range is pretty wide. However, it could be. But you wouldn't be able to run Explore 12 or something with it. It'd still be too slow. Because the best you're going to do is like, what, maybe 70 to all enemies? It's like not even half its HP. You could double cast. There's also other ways that you could do that if you needed a quick win. And explore. Really? 99 shards? I knew it would be short. I didn't think it would be literally one short. Let's keep going until we get that chest then. And we'll call it there. What do we need here? We'll take that for now. Get the red down. Damage pressure there. Get our board clear. Not enough mana, and he's dead. When that misclicks. Are you going to watch the Unite battles? Oh yeah, I'm going to watch both simultaneously somehow. I'm not sure how, because I believe they're both happening at the exact same time. But I'll find a way. If nothing else, since one is turn-based and the other is real-time, I can watch the real-time one while looking at the turn-based one while it is doing its turns. Though it's going to be kind of confusing hearing two different commentaries at once. Though character-wise it wouldn't be too confusing. Because everything that's meta in Pokemon Unite is not even like in existence in doubles right now. Any other thing? Which is actually one thing Pokemon Unite has done pretty well. They've done an interesting selection of Pokemon that are basically not used in any other shape or form in like anywhere else. A few of them are, because they had to go for like some amount of recognizability. But they have a lot of picks that are like pretty unseen normally. Like most recently they added that bug swole thing, which is a cool design, but like you never get to see it by normal means normally. So they brought it to the game. Anyways, I'm gonna be calling it here for now. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We will be covering a video on Bounty Hunter in about 6 hours from now, I believe, or that's when it starts. But hopefully like 6.5, 7 hours from now we'll have the video up. It's kind of briefly going over Bounty Hunter and the end of the event and everything, since everything's kind of concluding in a few days. Just kind of wrapping up everything that's coming in with Hellcrag, and we'll go from there. Of course, a little bit of a tame week beyond that then, after we do Bounty Hunter. Rest of it's just kind of finishing up Guild Wars. But next week, we should have version 6.5 patch this Tuesday for Gems of War. It's not guaranteed, but it's almost guaranteed to be this Tuesday. And that'll bring in Dragon's Path, so we'll see what that is, have a big stream for it, and go from there, assuming it is this Tuesday. Otherwise, it'll be next week's Tuesday. But hopefully it will, and we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week, wonderful weekend coming up, and I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.